We've been here for almost 100 years,
Behold the Lamb of God.
worshiping,
9/16.
teaching, evangelizing, celebrating, and serving.
We feel so blessed to be a part of St. Mary's.
It's a very welcoming church here.
Now, as St. Mary's prepares for its second century, we find ourselves at a crossroads, looking to the future and asking the question, are we equipped for an even more vibrant tomorrow? The truth is, we have some work to do.
But in this world, things never stay the same. They either advance or they deteriorate.
It's got a wonderful history, and you would hate to see that lost just because they've let the church go to the point where you can't draw more parishioners in.
Our current school was built in 1948. The church we worship in, 1956. Years well spent, and our buildings show it.
If we're going to begin another whole century, we want to make sure that these buildings are fully up to date, restored, and taken care of for the next generations that come after us.
If my church looked good, if my facility looked good, I'm more likely to attract more people. And in the house of the Lord, the more the merrier.
It's time to infuse these long-serving buildings with some fresh energy, and we're asking our entire parish family to join us. Introducing Building for the Future on the Foundation of Our Past, a centennial campaign for St. Mary's Parish.
We've done everything we can within our means here at St. Mary's to maintain the facilities here. We've reached a point where there's some major things that need to be accomplished here.
The challenge of looking at the campaign is to take a look and see how we can continue to build St. Mary's for the future families, 30, 40, 50 years down the road.
And we want people to see that we're proud of this worship space and that we're trying to prepare it so that we're ready to move into the next century.
With your generous support, we will complete a 3-tiered slate of projects. Tier 1, a crucial first phase that includes stained glass repair and a new energy-efficient HVAC system for the church, and an improved HVAC system for our school.
The school becomes energized when we show that we care and that we intend to be there for the long haul. It shows that we want to reach students and their families well into the next few decades.
The church's stained glass windows are also original to the church. Maintenance is needed to preserve their beauty.
We do have some really beautiful elements of the sanctuary, of the building itself. The stained glass windows are a huge part of that.
As we move to Tier 2, we'll tackle our church and school restrooms, making them more accessible for those with special needs. We'll also add another restroom through an entryway expansion.
Being an alumni of St. Mary's, a lot of the facility, the bathrooms especially, are the same as when I graduated. So it's time. They need some updating.
They are very small, very cramped, and if you're handicapped at all, they're just really, really hard.
Small and cramped also describes our current church entryway.
The entryway we have now, it's really more of like a porch.
But the long-awaited expansion will open more room for fellowship, a baptismal font, and a handicap-accessible unisex bathroom.
In our mission statement, we talk about the importance of being a welcoming community.
We want to have a space that really is welcoming and inviting and conveys the warmth that this parish has.
Tier 3 will target the church interior and parish center while also eliminating parish debt. Inside the sanctuary, a variety of upgrades are on tap, including new flooring, updated pews, better lighting, and new sound and hearing aid systems.
I think our church is beautiful when walking in. We could probably use some new carpeting and things like that.
You cannot put flooring in between the pews without removing the pews. So it's a perfect opportunity to do both of them together.
The church, it looks dark, and just replacing the lighting and painting it would just make it a little more cheerier in there.
We'll also update the parish center with a new dishwasher, cabinets, and flooring, and pay off the 2017 loan for roof repairs, making us debt-free again.
Community starts here and it continues down in our parish center. You know, we have lots of different groups that meet there, and it's just to the point now, for safety reasons and just aesthetics, that we need to do some updating downstairs to be welcoming and to have it in such a shape that we can use it for many more years to come.
Since 1921, St. Mary's Parish has been meeting parishioners at all stages of their journey with Jesus Christ.
Behold the Lamb of God.
With your prayerful and generous support, we can prepare our beloved parish for another 100 years of faith and service to our community.
Father said it very well in one of his sermons before. The pastor is going to come and go, but this will always be your church as a parishioner. You have to invest in your church. You can't wait for someone else to do it, and that's very important.
We're at the point where we have to do that renovation. Let's get at it and get it done.
Take this, all of you, and eat of it.
Look at all the ways that we have been blessed. And many of those blessings have come from this faith community to help us in so many different ways. So how can we not give back to St. Mary's Parish because they've given so much to us?
It's exciting and energizing. There's just something in the air that says, we are St. Mary's, we are together, we are community, and we care. Everyone is very excited about being a part of this and seeing where we can go.
Behold, the Lamb of God. This is where we gather with our Father in heaven and our brother Jesus in the Eucharist. And we have to make these sacrifices to update and repair and to do maintenance and keep it fresh and new. We have to do it because it's our responsibility to do it. This is a gift to us. Thank you, little sweetheart.
And a gift to the future as we embark on another century of faithful service, building for the future on the foundation of our past.